Hi everyone, hope you're good. Okay, so I'm on today to talk about my August month. So August was a relaxing month for me. I had the whole month off of work for annual leave. Okay, so let's crack on. So this month I used 3 decks. This one here, which is the, I can't pronounce this, the Phantasmagoric tarot deck. I'll just show you a few cards. I'm not very good at showing cards to the camera. I prefer to be behind the camera. So that's the 10 of Cups. Two of Wands. That's the back of the cards. It's a US game deck and it comes with this usual white book. I also, let's put these back. Okay, so the next deck that I worked with this month was this one. It's another US Games deck. It's the Whimsical Tarot. It comes with a little white book, which to me is quite useless. It doesn't give you a lot of information. And the guidebook that comes with the deck is out of print. So what I done, I managed to, I don't know if you can see this, but print out a PDF copy of the guidebook. That's what I usually do with PDFs. I normally print them out. Okay, so, oh dear. So I'll show you a few cards. That's the 5 of Swords. It's the back of the cards. And this is the, what's this one? The King of Rods. That's the back of the cards. So for this one here, the 5 of Swords, it's got here in the PDF guidebook. Characters: the Pied Piper's children and townfolk. Story: the Pied Piper of Hamelin. When it gives you a description of the scene and the advice of the cards, it's quite a good little deck. I also used this deck here, the Hip Chip Tarot. Comes with a really nice kind of, I think I've shown these cards before actually. Comes with a really nice kind of guidebook. It's an all feminine deck, so I'll just show you a few cards. The Queen of Phil, that will be the Queen of Cups in the Hermit. And this is the 3 of Create, which will be the 3 of Wands. See the backs? So I use these decks to do free Instagram challenges. So I've done 3 hashtags. It was hashtag Shitty Tarot Challenge, hashtag Tarot for Growth, and 31 Days of Oracle. And I alternated each challenge per day. Okay, so activities. I met with one YouTuber, as I mentioned in one of my videos this month. We met up, we had a meal and a chat. And then 2 weeks ago I went to Peterborough with Patsy from Two Path Tarot, Heather Carter, Ali Moon from the Lupus Moon channel, and somebody called Maxie who doesn't have content yet. Some of us exchanged decks, we had something to eat, we walked around the shops. It was really, really nice. So I'm going to flip the camera around. I want to show you the cards that I got in that exchange. I'm going to show you the cards that I received as well for the month of August in general, and just talk about a book that I read for the month as well. Okay, see you in a minute. Okay, so I've turned the camera around. Put this down a bit. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the decks that I received from the Peterborough meetup with other UK tarot tubers. So the first deck that I got was this one. It's called the Tarot Illuminati by Eric C. Doon, and the companion book is by Kim Higgins or Huggins. I got this from Ali Moon. It's got this magnetic kind of opening thing. Comes with a guidebook. A bit shiny, sorry about that. Let's have a quick flip of the guidebook. So it's got different spreads in. It's 3 cards. What's this one here? This is a 6-card spread, 4-card spread. goes into each arcana, and it gives you like a coloured picture for each card and a bit of blurb about it. It's quite a nice guidebook. So that's a guidebook, and then let's have a look at the, I'll show you some of the cards as well. So that's the title card. Aren't those cards gorgeous? They're a bit busy, but I quite like them. They're kind of like Rider-Waite inspired. So that's the Star card. Queen of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles. So I've got this deck from the lovely Ali from the Lupus Moon channel. Okay, so another deck that Ali kindly gifted me was this one. This is called the Mythic, the New Mythic Tarot by Juliet Sharman Burke and Liz Green. Illustrations by Corvini Casgelli. So it's one of those lift up kind of boxes. So it comes with a nice long guidebook. Look at that spread there, gorgeous. And I'll just show you some of the cards as well that it come with. So you've got the 4. These are the backs of the cards. I've got this tarot deck called the Beginner's Tarot deck by the same Juliet Sharman, and the backs look exactly the same. Okay, so this is what I got from the lovely Ali Moon. Okay, so Patsy from the Two Path Tarot, move these to one corner. So she came with the Moonology Oracle cards by Yasmin Boland, and the artwork is by Nex Rowan. I struggle with these boxes, sorry, I don't know if it's my nails and but I find these ones hard to kind of open. Oh dear. Okay, so it comes with like a little guidebook. The Moonology Oracle is a powerful spiritual tool that enables you to attune to the moon and manifest the life you dream of. When you need a clear answer to any questions you have, use the cards to invoke a sense of direction and purpose, and then take action. So that's what it says at the back of the guidebook. I'll just show you some of the cards. Look at the inside of the box, gorgeous. So, quite nice card stock actually. That's the back of the cards. And this one here, it says, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. And you've got this one. This is the new moon in Cancer, and it's got you and your loved ones are safe. Quite nice messages. And then to go along with this deck, Patsy also gave me, or gifted me, the guidebook. And the guidebook again is also by Yasmin Boland. Oops, sorry for the glare, guys. And it just goes into more detail about different parts of the moon. So I look forward to working with this. Okay, Patsy also gifted me the Wildwood Tarot, and it's by Mark Ryan and John Matthews. Lift off thing, box. It's got the 2 compartments in there. And it's just the guidebook. And it just gives you the meanings of the cards, picture of the card and the key points. I'll just show you through the cards in this. Let's take some out. So, it's the back of the cards. So this one here is the Four of Arrows, and then it's got like a keyword, so I'm assuming that is the Four of Swords, the arrows. Let's see what else there is. The Ace of Arrows, so that'd be the Ace of Swords. It's Journey, it's number 13. The Guardian. I'm not even quite sure what system this is. It doesn't look like it's a Rider-Waite-Smith system. I haven't actually read through the booklet yet, so once I read through it, I'll have a clearer idea. Okay, so let's put these back. Okay, so the lovely Maxine gave me some colouring books. So I'll just show you. So it came in this beautiful Schiffer publishing bag, because Maxine knows that I like to colour. I think Maxine went to a UK tarot event and she got these books, but she's not really into colouring, and she knows that I love colouring, so she gifted me these. So this is called the Llewellyn Shadowscapes Colouring Book, and it's by Stephanie Pugh-Manlow. If anyone wants to walk through or flip through this colouring book, do let me know, and I will do a separate video. So the paper stock's okay. I'll probably use pencils for this one, because I think felt tips will probably bleed through. And then it's just got like the picture on one side, and then the page behind is blank. So I'll just show you some of the pictures. That's one. That's one of the colouring books. And then the second colouring book that Maxine gifted me is called the Llewellyn's Witches colouring book. Oh, I'm looking forward to using this. It's beautiful images. Again, the paper is not, it's not thick and it's not thin, it's kind of medium. So if you are a colourer like me, I'd probably do this with colouring pencils, not felt tips, because I think the felt tips will bleed to behind the page. So that's the colouring book that I got from the lovely Maxine. Okay, so let's move on to books that I read in the month of August. So I kind of read two books. The first one is this one. It's called The Darkest Child by Dolores Phillip. This book's kind of like a it's based on colorism. It's based on a woman that I think it's based in 1950s Georgia, rural Georgia in America. She's an African American lady who has a few children, single parent, and she tends to have favoritise her lighter skinned children. So this one here, which is the Darkest Child, she just didn't have any time for her because of her skin complexion, and it's just a book about this child's struggle and stuff through life. It was quite an interesting read. I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. The second book that I read was this one here. It's called Kitchen Table Tarot by Melissa Corvinia. I actually also read this in conjunction with the audio book, because you can get it from Audiobill, so I read them both together kind of thing. It's a really good book, you know. They say it's for beginners, but I think it's for all levels of tarot people. It just shows you how to lay the cards, gives you a few spreads, and it gives you really kind of like practical, down-to-earth meanings of the cards. Loved it. And I just read a bit about the back of the book for you. So it's got here, for years, Melissa Corvina has been sitting down with friends and neighbours who are curious about the tarot. She heard all the questions and misconceptions that can confuse newcomers and sometimes more experienced readers too. Kitchen Table Tarot was written as a guide for anyone looking for no-nonsense lessons with a warm, friendly and knowledgeable teacher. Join Melissa as she shares straightforward guidance on decks, spreads, card meanings and symbols, filled with real-life examples and personal explanations of what it is like to read the cards. This book tells it like it is and provides the information you need to read with confidence. So I do recommend this book if anyone's looking for like a good tarot kind of read. Okay, so let's move on to the decks that I received for the month of August. So let's put them down here. do this one afterwards. Okay, so the first deck that I received was this one. It's called the Fairy Oracle by Arthur Rackham and Jamie Elford. I actually won this deck on a giveaway that Patsy from Two Path Tarot was doing. Oh, I don't like these kind of boxes. Okay, so it comes with a guidebook. Just gives you a bit of information about the deck. But to me, I think this deck is more of an intuitive reading deck. It's quite a thick card. So look at the lovely backs of the cards. There's no keywords or anything on the cards, so I think it's a deck that you probably read like the soul cards intuitively. So that's one card. Gorgeous images. So I haven't actually played with this deck yet, but I'm quite looking forward to playing with it. So the Fairy Oracle, gifted to me by Patsy on her giveaway that she had. Okay, second deck that I got was this one. I haven't actually opened it up yet. It's the Raven's Oracle by Steve Hatton. So I can't show you the cards because I haven't taken the plastic off it. But okay, so if I read the back of the it just says here that this deck was inspired by Steve Hatton's popular Dark Raven Chronicles trilogy. Raven's Wand Oracle draws insights from the take of a mysterious black wand. So I'll probably have a play of these cards next month. Okay, I also received this deck this month. I bought this deck. It's called the Music Oracles. It's a 50 card deck. I think it was Tangerine Layla showcased this on her channel, so I've got them. It's got here, these music oracle cards offer advice drawn from 3 key elements in the musicians' lives. Consult the music oracle and change your attitude, lifestyle and inspiration. I had done a walkthrough or flip through of this deck. Oh God, why do I struggle with these kind of tight opening boxes? Oh dear. These boxes are not for me. Okay, so it comes with like a little information book that kind of just highlights each of the musicians and gives a blurb about them. And I'll just show you a few cards. Or actually, I think I'll just show you one card. So this is Beyonce, and it's got here, confidence can be the most powerful aspidiphiac, be both everywhere and nowhere at once. When someone sings from the heart, don't go tone deaf. Okay, so let's put this back. Okay, so another deck that I received for the month of August, I keep it in this Silver Witch bag, is this one. It's the Lucid Tarot. It's created by a tarot, not a tarot, she's an Instagram vlogger named Tarot Mum 13, or Tania is her real name. I have done a flip through this deck as well, so I'll just show you a few of the cards. Temperance. Look at the backs of the cards, aren't they gorgeous? Look at that. This is the Five of Cups. Three of Cups. So these cards are made out of free digital art, so there's no kind of like copyright stuff, because all the images that she used in this deck are free from various free websites. As I said before, there is a walkthrough to this on my channel, so you can look, or I might even add the walkthrough in the description bar for those who haven't seen it. This month, for the month of August, is the Everday Witch Oracle, and the art is by Elizabeth Alba, and the deck is by Deborah Brake. dear. Okay, so this here is improve your craft with magical cats, pointed hats and spellwork galore, combining charming images of witches in their everyday lives with brilliant wisdom that can be used for divination, magic and calls to action. Everyday Witch Oracle makes it easier to find the answers and inspirations you need. Full of whimsical but serious enough to help you through the toughest times. This deck and its full colour companion book is the perfect choice for witches and readers of all levels. Okay, so I do have the tarot deck. This one here. I got the first edition when it first came out. So I'm probably going to compare the cards to this one. Okay, so it comes with like a little guidebook that kind of gives you blurbs for the keywords. So that's quite nice. Just show you a few of the cards. What I don't like about these keywords though is that they're not numbered, because I like it when the number is on here so I can quickly reference it in the guidebook, and that doesn't seem to be here. Okay, so the cardstock, if I compare it to the cardstock, do you know what I think it is? I think that the cardstock is the same as it is on the tarot, but because this is bigger, it appears to be more flimsier, but it is actually the same sort of card thickness, but just a bigger version than the tarot deck. I do wish that they made this out of thicker cardstock, considering it is a bit bigger. That's the back of the Oracle deck, and this is the back of the tarot deck. So I'll just show you a few keywords. Well, let me show you one. It's got here, connect with Gaia. So this card here, and let me see what it says in the book to do with connect with Gaia. So it'd be nice if there was a number, because can you see there's a number in the book and it didn't give you what it means? But here there's no number, so it would be quite difficult to kind of reference. Okay, I'll read out what it's got here a little bit. So it's got here earth, and then it's got here grounding and practical action. The earth is our mother, and if we are not in tune with her, the rest of our lives will be out of balance too. The modern world can take us far away from our roots as living, breathing people on a living, breathing planet. Take a few moments to connect with Gaia, whether as the earth goddess, the ground beneath you, or some growing things. Actions. Go outside and put your feet on the ground. Raise your hands to the sky and feel the connection from above and below. Pull in the energy from the earth and send back a little of your own gratitude for her gifts. I mean, it's got here about the divination and a little bit here about the magic as well. So I guess that's what they want you to do. Put your hands in the air and embrace Gaia. So the keywords might not mean nothing on the cards, but when you actually read the book about it, it actually makes sense. You've got hibernation, this one here, and regeneration, that's card 2. And the third card is meditation to dig deep. Okay, so this is my month of August. I hope you've enjoyed listening, and you'll see me soon. Bye!